Live. Hello, everybody. I am in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, having a little R&R trip, and I haven't done a Gettysburg day tripping drive through the park in such a long time. I am trying it through StreamYard, so if if it if it's cutting in and out and it's not working, let me know, and I will end it through StreamYard, and I will just go live on my personal page or Paranormal Brews page. I don't know. But hey, Betsy, how are you, babe? So right now, I've spent all my money. Don't tell Rob. Hi, Yvette. How are you, baby? Um, and don't tell Rob. Um, but I'm fresh out of money. No, not totally, but you know. Hey, Jossie. Hi, babe. Hey, everybody. Hi, Larry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive around the park and bring you guys with me, and hopefully you guys, even if you come in and out or whatever. But I'm thinking I might stop at Culp's Hill and get out and do a little EVP session with everybody, like an EVP burst or something like that. So you guys can walk down there with me. There's a couple of places that I might stop and get out and do a little miniature ghost hunt with you guys. So we have until half hour after sunset. Um, Hi, Roger. Hey, Jen. Hey, everybody. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this baby around. Turn this baby around. And we're going to go through the park really quick. Hey, Chai. How are you? And like I said, I'm going to get out and we'll do Culp's Hill. If you guys don't realize this, like I know everybody likes to go to Devil's Den, Triangular Field, all those places that are, but Culp's Hill is the best kept secret. Not anymore, but it's the best kept secret. I always get EVPs there. So I'm hoping if we stop and we do it, maybe we might get some, you know, EVPs. So let me turn the camera around so you guys can camera. Let's do back camera because I'm sure you don't look at my face anymore. There we go. And we're going to be off. Again, I'm doing this through StreamYard. So if anybody, if it like breaks up or you guys can't hear me, whatever it may be, hey Joe, hi everybody, let me know and I'll get out of StreamYard and I will go to either through Paranormal Brews page or my personal page. So first of all, let me just tell you the weather has been absolutely gorgeous here. What a perfect time to be in Gettysburg these last couple of days. Sorry. So Rob got me this really cool dashboard thing to hold my phone for this specific reason. And I haven't done these in so long. So I haven't had a chance to actually use them. So I'm going to use it now and just let me know. I mean, it should keep it nice and still and looks gorgeous. It literally is, I can't even right now how great it is. It's been awesome. I bumped into some amazing people. Jay Halls was here and I got to hang out with him for a little bit yesterday. And Jim Johnson, JV Johnson. If you guys don't know James Johnson, he has been around for 40 years in the field. I mean, he was co-owner of Taps Paranormal magazine. It's owned like turn. Oof. Oh, good. Go Rob. I know he's the best. Oh, good, Betsy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So James Johnson, he has been in the field for quite some time, and now he most recently, was doing Paranormal Reality TV with Brett Griffith, but now him and Jason Halls are teaming up, and they're bringing some ghost hunts for YouTube that are done the right way. As you know, Jay Halls would never fake anything or anything like that. So yeah, Taps, I know. My God, that was the best magazine for sure. So we are going to start our drive now. This is just downtown. Downtown. Where all the shops are, but we're going to get out of all this malarkey. And, I went to the Eisenhower. Oh, for sure, nothing. So I went to the Eisenhower farmhouse. I was going to actually go live inside the farmhouse, the Eisenhower farmhouse, because they usually have it open until 4 o'clock. I tell everybody that it's open till 4 o'clock. But when I got there, it said the last tour was at 2 o'clock. Now I don't know if that's just Fridays. I'm not quite sure, so I have to look into that because I might be giving everybody some false information when it comes to that. Yeah, it's beautiful. And like I said, I was going to go live for everybody and walk in there so that you guys could see the inside of the farmhouse. But I literally got there at 2:15, and it was like the last inside for the house is 2:50, or it was 2 o'clock, and I was like, damn it. Now, could I have like gone up there and like maybe schmoozed my way in? Maybe. But I was like, maybe tomorrow I'll head in there and see if I can. Now, again, is the camera too shaky or anything like that? Let me know. It's my first time doing it for the drive, so I just want to make sure that it is, what do we got going on here? All right. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it's okay and it's not going to make anybody want to vomit. So far my trip has been great. Like I said, yesterday was awesome. Met up with some great people. And then today, again, met up with some even more awesome people. Pam Barry, Steve Barry. Pam's like, they're great. They're putting on the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. And they'll be on the brew when it gets closer to talk about that. But I can't wait for the bash. We just found out that there is a farmhouse on the property where the bash is located, and we're going to be able to investigate in there. So anybody that is looking to do some ghost hunts, I'm excited for the bash. It's unlike any other event. It's not just paranormal, so that's what makes it great. It pulls in all kinds of people. They have a wrecking ball. They're going to have a mechanical bull. They're going to have fire pits. They're going to have a cigar lounge. They're going to have a wrestling, I don't want to say tournament, but wrestling matches going on. They're going to have, just so much stuff. So the bash is going to be great. So is Penhurst Paracon, by the way. But what I'm saying is, like, the bash has so many different things. So if you're just not into the paranormal, you can go there and do all kinds of stuff. So, but we'll be doing that. And the Peaches have been asked to be guest investigators for the investigations for the Hoffman House, it's called. So if anybody is interested, please reach out to Pam or Steve or Stephanie. They're actually going to be putting on, I think they announced that, to sign up for the ghost hunts. They're trying to get Thursday night, but I know it's definitely Friday and Saturday. I think they are 7 to 9, 9 to 11, 11 to 1, and then 1 to 3. So if you guys are interested, sign on up. Come hang out with us. It's ghost hunt. Let's get into it. Let's get some ghosties. Hi, Todd. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. I'm driving. I'm trying to say hi to everybody. So here we are coming up to the first day of the battle. Once I turn down the road. And it's actually where, if anybody has ever seen my picture of the apparition on the railroad cut, it's where I got the apparition on the railroad cut in 2010. Long time ago. But that's where I got the picture. It will be hanging up in Ghost City Tours. It's in the square in Gettysburg. They're going to hang that picture up in their store. You can always go see it there. I read that side. I actually know where you are. I've been that way more than I thought. Okay, here we go. I know. So it's been so long since I've done my Gettysburg Day tripping videos, but y'all know how this goes, right? If anybody wants me to stop and get out anywhere, I know I can't say anything either. Even though I'm reading this is great. Sounds like I'm a liar, but I'm really not. If anybody wants me to get out and look and go anywhere, let me know. I am literally your tour guide for a little bit until I have to go watch the sunset at the Eisenhower farmhouse, which I believe will be at 8:03 p.m. if I remember correctly. There's not a cloud in the sky. And if there's not a cloud in the sky, I try not to miss the sunset. There will be occasions where I will miss it, but oh, thank you, Joss. I want to share the comments, but maybe I can do it now that I'm in the park. So, hey, oh, good. I'm glad you like this. So this is the first day, and actually, if I can turn this, I wonder if I can. Slow your roll, pal. Slow. Fuck. See, what some people don't realize is you're supposed to park. You park on this side, and you drive on the other side. But yeah, people don't realize that. All right, so over here, I don't know if you guys can see. Did I go out of view already? I didn't. So you see that monument out there on the mound? That is where the first day General Reynolds was the first general to be shot and killed. I know in Gettysburg, but he was shot and killed on the first day. A bullet had hit him in the head, and he fell off his horse and died. I know. You see the parking spots, right, on the side of the road. Girl, what are those white fluffy things above you? I know. Okay, there's some clouds in the sky, but it's not going to hinder my... it's not going to hinder the sunset. Trust me. For fuck's sakes. Oops, excuse my language. I'm going to move over so these people can go past me. I was just doing what that other person was doing. So, oh, you know what? I should probably I'll do it on my way back. So, a really cool fact is this. I'll show you guys this if you want to see it. I don't know who tracked this down, but somebody tracked down what cannon fired the first shot in Gettysburg. Oh, yeah. So somebody tracked down what cannon fired the first shot in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania in 1863. They actually brought it back here, and it is surrounding a monument that we will go to after we go through this little part here. But I'll take it and I'll show you guys. It's really cool. It's got a serial number on it and everything, and it has a plaque with it stating it's the first cannon to shoot in the Battle of Gettysburg. Right now we're going over the railroad cut. This is where I caught my apparition picture. I was standing on the top, quite where those guys are, but on the other side. And I was just taking scenery pictures, and I got my apparition photo. Really cool, by the way. Yeah, your sunset spot is awesome. Camille and I were near there watching the sunset when you first found it and claimed as your new sunset. Well, it's not new. It's my stand-in spot. Once Little Round Top opens back up, that's my spot. It is opening back up, and it is supposed to be opening back up this before the anniversary of the war. So it's supposed to be opening back up in June this year. So for all you Gettysburg lovers and Little Round Top lovers, as myself, it will be opening back up, hopefully, like they said, in May. Or I'm sorry, in June, before the battle, hopefully. You know, I wish this had, so Jay was showing me how he's using this, Jay and Jimmy are showing me how they're using this 360 camera. I would love to have the 360 camera on here, so you guys could literally look all around, because let me pull over for 1 second. I mean, it's like I can't even begin to tell you how awesome. I mean, most of you guys know how awesome Gettysburg is, and you guys have been here, and you know. JB is awesome. He is like such a great guy. I love him so much. He's doing awesome things for the field. He's dedicated. He's such a dedicated paranormal pioneer. You guys have no idea. It's just like Jay. Like, they both are so dedicated, and they're legit. Like, they aren't trying to fake anything. They're not trying to pretend. They're not like putting on a show. It's not entertainment. It's investigating. They're bringing you real investigating. So I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am for what they've got coming out, you know, and I'm looking forward to it. So totally looking forward to it. That used to be 40 years ago on the north end of the fields that we used to watch the sunsets from. Of course, carved my initials in Jersey Boy. I don't know if you guys can, you know, I'll share all these comments. I'm trying to read them all. Yeah, he's so great. He really is. Like, you know. So here, really quick, we're coming up to the eternal flame. This is a Pennsylvania monument, and it's really cool. I think I've only seen that off once, and they only turn it off for maintenance and stuff like that. But normally, I mean, it is on all the time. Again, if you guys want me to stop and get out, and thank you. Stop and get out, and anywhere, let me know. We'll do it. Trust me. Can you guys hear me okay? Connection's good, and the camera's not shaking, right? Just let me know if anything goes wonky, besides me. So I like to give a shout out to one of my besties, one of my peaches, Megan Talbert. Without her, a lot of my trips here would not be able to happen. She offers me up a place to stay when I come, and okay, cool. Thank you, Chai. Thank you, babe. And without her, literally, I couldn't do this as much as often as I would like. So, okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Because I know, so here's the thing, when you go live through StreamYard and you go live on different pages and stuff, everybody won't always see all the comments, you know? So I try to get everybody's comment out there just in case there's other people watching and they can't. Now I got to go a little slow, because you'll see here on the right, these people are they don't care. There's a 5-ton vehicle coming their way, but it's a tour. like a guide tour, but they're just all in the middle of the fucking, oh, sorry. They're all in the middle of the street. Here's another great place to stay. Hey, James. This is the only bed and breakfast. Oh, let me get my camera out here. The only bed and breakfast in the park. Little fun fact. Bob Hope used to stay there when he would come in. Yes, Bob Hope. That was his place to stay. So it's called the Doubleday Inn. Shut up. Chaucy. That's our word anyway. Followed by a U. But anyway, I love this little area back here. It's so cute. So quaint. But yeah, Bob Hope used to stay. That was his place of choice when he would come into Gettysburg, was the Doubleday Inn. And so I will tell you this, guys, and we should stay there. So I was gonna bring my mom's ashes here, but I forgot them. Shame on me. However, I think it was for a reason, because I believe that she would want her ashes, thrown at Little Round Top. So when Little Round Top opens, I am going to bring her ashes with me. But I will tell you a mom's story. This field right here. When I came to Gettysburg with my mom before I was into the paranormal, that I don't know if you guys can see the light. So there's a light there. We were coming, if you see where, can you guys, I don't know if you guys can see. I can't because I have my glasses on, but there's a red van coming this way towards us. So my mom and I were driving over the bridge. And before we were coming over the bridge, she looked in this field over here and she said, "There's so many park rangers in the field. What is going on?" And I'm like, I can't see. I'm trying to drive. So I was like, I can't see anything. She's like, yeah. She's like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, there's so many of them. You think something's wrong? And I'm like, I don't know. As we get over the bridge, there's going to be a blue truck coming and blocking our view. But as we get over the bridge, she jumped and hit her head. Like, that's how high she jumped. Now, this is a woman that wanted to see a ghost, wanted to have a paranormal experience so bad, right? She jumped, hit her head on the ceiling, and she said, "Did you just see that?" And I said, "No." She goes, "There was like 4 Confederate soldiers. They almost walked right into your car." And I said, and she literally was pale. And you could tell she was like totally scared. And I said, "Mom, I didn't see it. I looked in my rear view mirror. I didn't see anything. I came up to this tree here and I turned around because she said they looked like they were just walking across. They were walking across the road onto the other side, like walking across, like they were on a mission, right?" And she said they were wearing like the brown, they weren't officers, but they were. So I turn around just as I'm doing right now, head high beams on, and I'm like in this field, like trying to see if I see anybody. There was nobody. There was no one around. I drove up and down here 3 times, got out, there was nobody here. So I believe my mom saw maybe a residual type thing happening, where the Confederates were just on a mission, like walking to wherever they had to go. And she couldn't believe what she saw. But you could tell that whatever it was freaked her out. And then, like, again, coming from somebody that wanted to have an experience, and then as soon as something happens, she's like white as a ghost and totally like, I don't know. It was crazy. I'm gonna skip the cannon so we can keep on. That was where the Confederates held the ground. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy she had that experience, I mean, prior to that, She was like getting out of my car. So that was the night that, we were driving around. He had me out of the park at uh, 10 o'clock at that time. That was when people behaved themselves and we were allowed to stay in the park till 10 o'clock at night. But since people haven't behaved themselves, they've changed the laws and you're only allowed in the park a half an hour after sunset now because people can't behave themselves. Well, being the mayor, I would probably change it back to 10 o'clock. Oh, that is so cool. You have to share that. So we were actually staying at Doubleday Inn. So that is why we were driving that way, because we were going back to the inn. But before that, we were in the park and she kept wanting to get out. And I went past Lee's headquarters. Shit. You guys want to see Lee's headquarters or just keep driving? Let me know. Oh my gosh. So we were in the park and so she kept getting out. I wasn't getting out because I was scared, right? You hear all the stories about Gettysburg and the park and how haunted it is, right? So I was scared. I wasn't getting out. So we're sitting there and she's trying to convince me to get out of the car. And it's pitch black. I'm like, I'm not getting out of the car. And on her side, I've told this story a million times. Her passenger side window, there were 3 hard knocks. It was like that loud. That's how loud it was. You wanted me to go to Lee's headquarters? It was that loud. And all of a sudden I started to smell like this. I'm sorry, the smell came first. I thought she farted. She thought I farted. Neither of us farted. And then the knocks came. And they were so hard. And I actually saw the window shake. I put my foot on the gas pedal and took off. Do you want me to go to Lee's headquarters? This is the house level of my life right here. If you know anybody that builds little doll houses, can you send them my way? Because I want to get a little replica of my house right here. This house is my favorite in the world. I would love to live in that house. Any nook and cranny. I bet. Okay, I will go. I'll go to Lee's headquarters. Also, that house is beautiful. I'll turn around. Should I turn around to my... Oh, look at this. So there is a famous author, Gods and Generals, Shahara. Jeff Shahara. There he is, right there. He's walking out of his house. He lives there. There he is. I didn't want to... I feel bad saying I didn't want him to think I was filming him, but there he was. I should have stopped. Oh. All right, let me turn around. Oh, let me wait until he walks away because he's going to think I'm stalking. But that was his house, so hold on. We'll go to Lee's headquarters. Hold on. Oh my God, you guys are in for an adventure. I'm totally illegally I'm not supposed to do this, but I'll just say I'm from Jersey and I don't know any better. Hi. All right, we're turning around. Yes, he lives there. Right. Hold on. Right there. That house is gorgeous. He's actually had the entire thing redone, but the house is beautiful and he's walking in front of us. So we're going to act like we don't know who he is because I don't want to. Why isn't he getting out of the road? Does he own the road? Do they not know I'm coming? Oopsie. It's okay. I love your books. You're awesome. So, I actually have never driven this way. It's always the other way. So it's throwing me off a little bit. He's running away, I know. That was cool. I'm too much of I always worried I'm going to bother somebody. You know what I mean? I'm always worried I'm going to bother them, but there he is. He's walking up behind me. But I'm always worried I'm going to bother people, you know. Oh, I need to grow some balls. It's my house. This is a really long light. That's what happened to Stephen King. Really? What? He's coming up behind us. He's literally walking. He's about to be at my car. Dun dun dun. Here he is. Watch the light turn green as he gets ready. Boom. There he is. Living his best life because he's in Gettysburg. I should ask him if he needs a ride. That's funny. You guys need a ride? No, they probably want to walk like I would. Bye, you guys. You're awesome. All right. We're headed to Lee's headquarters. I'm not sure where he's going, but that's what I would be doing if I lived here. I would. That's hysterical. I know he's walking near my house. Oh, really? That's funny. I did not know that. So Melissa's saying that Stephen King was walking by his house and got hit by a car. Did not know that. It's Jeff Shahara, or Mike. I forget who wrote one of so a father and son. They're both famous authors, and I just get them. I always get their first names confused. So it's either Jeff or Mike Shahara. Whoever wrote Gods and Generals, and that's who the movie Gettysburg was based off of that book, off of his book. Mike and Jeff, yeah. But Jeff Shahara is the one that wrote Gods and Generals, and that's what the movie Gettysburg was based off of. I can't believe he was right there, and I was too much of a wussy to say hi. Oh, what are the chances? Oh, then he wrote Misery. Interesting. All right, Andrew, we are at Lee's headquarters, just so you know. I have to get out, but it's okay. We can get out and walk around. This is where Lee's headquarters is. You can get out, walk around, and I'm sure every Friday, I think it is, they have it open where you can walk in and walk around. But we might have missed that. Okay, so here we go, people. I love doing this with you guys. I love sharing my most favorite place on earth with you guys. All right, so we're the only ones here. So this is Lee's headquarters. I'm just going to show you guys how well preserved. That's the one thing about Gettysburg is so much that I love. Said time and time again, everything is so well preserved. To think about what happened here, and they're able to. These houses have been preserved since then. They've been in the middle of this horrendous battle. And why do I have low battery? This is what it looks like. This is a picture of it. The Mary Thompson house as it appeared shortly after the battle. If you guys can see that, okay? And now you're going to see exactly what it looks like still. The houses today would fall apart during a windstorm. Oh, here's a better picture of it. Sorry. There's a bigger picture. And the houses back then went through this horrific battle. The entire town is the battlefield, by the way. The entire town is the battlefield. But look at this. Look at how well preserved this is. It's fantastic to have such a piece of history done. Obviously, this is a beautiful floor right here. Obviously, that wasn't there, but preserved. Should I knock? Let's knock. See if anybody knocks back. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. So beautiful. I knock on these doors because I always hope for a knockback. We actually got a knockback when we were in Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, and we were at the Daniel Boone homestead. And so this is what Lee would have seen. I mean, look at this. This was his headquarters. Let's see what this says. So it says the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the national members of the Civil War, Trust places this marker as in honor of Kurt Riley with the gratitude and appreciation for his service as chairman of the board and in recognition of the effort to preserve and restore Robert E. Lee's headquarters at Gettysburg. So yeah, there's the plaque there. Meade's headquarters has also been preserved. All these, though, they even have the little doghouse still. Now, I don't know if that was the one from 1863, but in the picture you see pictures of it, and that's exactly what was there. How about I knock on this door? Let's see. Hello. That was me. So this is it. I mean, this is the headquarters. I mean, hello. No, you're not taking my house. It's my house. Thank you very much. So this is, and I think this is the original foundation for something. Let me see. Oh, from this here. So it was a barn. It was the Dustman barn, and they still have the foundation from the barn preserved. Because this used to be a huge hotel. There were hotels all back here. The little cottages, suites. They knocked the hotel down. What are these? You see all these birds flying around? What do you think? What are they looking for? I ain't got nothing for you. But yeah, they used to have a huge hotel here. Actually, the first phenomenology that I was here, they had ghost hunts in these places, and we had a lot of stuff happen. Actually, I believe Ben Hansen might have showed up to the one that I was doing, and we had knocks. That's where I do the knock. That's where I get the knock on the door thing, because we knocked on the door and we got a knock back, and ever since that happened, that left a mark. So here's the foundation. I mean, it's huge. I don't know if they're planning on building, but here's the foundation from the barn that was here. I guess you can have that, and I'm gonna. All right, so let's continue on. Andrew, I hope you like that. I wish we could go in. I don't know what time they stopped doing that, but you're allowed to go in there. But we missed that. I'm batting 0 today as far as getting into places. Oh, all right. Let's continue. We will continue our journey. We might even get past Mr. Now let me see something here. Let me see if this is charging, because I don't know why I would have low battery. I've been driving. I don't know why this isn't working. Hold on, I'm fixing it. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Wow. Okay. Woo! Some destinations won't get comments. Whatever. Okay. Sorry guys. The I had to put the hands-free link. Okay, cool. All right. Sorry about that. Thank you for hanging out and making sure until I got that. Thank you. So I went to the mic settings and it was on my iPhone, but I had to do the I had to change it to hands-free link for some reason. Probably the transition from uh going outside and then coming back in the car. So I'll have to remember that I have to do that. So anyway, we are on our way. If you come into town and you want to do a really cool museum, the Kubala, the Seminary Museum, such a awesome museum to do. They have 4 floors. You can pay to go up in the cupola, but 4 floors. Each floor is something different. There's like a medical floor. It's just amazing. So trust me, I highly recommend it. Now that house over there that I want to live in sold. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It is not your house, Michael. You either get a parking spot or not. That's it. Not my house. But yes, it is. Hey Mary, how are you, Da? Um so here we go. We're on track again. All right. So this is Confederate Ave. And it's actually so beautiful. It's so hard to imagine. It's so hard to imagine what took place here in 1863. I always say I would absolutely love to be for a sec, not for a long time, because I wouldn't want to see all the death and all that stuff, but I'd just for 1 second would like an aerial view of what it looked like with all those soldiers here, both sides, the cannons, the guns, the tents, the horses, the I mean, I can't imagine, you know, for it's such a peaceful place. It's so peaceful here now that it's just it's amazing to me, that what took place here. Sky was black. You see all the cannons on the side of the road. I hope I'm not going too fast. You guys can see them. They're really cool. I love, love this place so much. Such a history buff. Well, actually, I'm a Gettysburg buff, but I do love historic places and history of places. So, um, horses free. I know. I know. That's why I said I would only want to be here for like 1 second. Look how beautiful. I wish I had a panorama. I wish I had a 360 camera for you guys. It's like I wish I could bottle this up and bring it home and have everybody just come, or like a portal, where we could just walk. You guys could just walk through and just feel this and see it. It's just so nice to be somewhere where it's not congested and there's people building shit everywhere. All right, so we are through the park. Sometimes I lose reception in a couple places, but it comes right back, just so you guys know. It's the perfect day today. It is the perfect day. I'm actually going to turn off my air conditioning and I'm going to open up my windows, but if it's hard for you guys if the wind is too loud, let me know. Here is General Lee's monument coming up here. And a little fun fact about that. I always say this because it's one of my favorite things, actually. So Lee is facing that way. You look off into the distance, which my camera I can't zoom in, but I'll stop here and just show you guys. So here's Lee. If you look off, not at the do not enter sign, but all the way, let me say, right about here, here is General Meade's statue, and he is facing Lee. So they're both facing each other. And that is the roundabout where Meade actually was. And they were coming towards Lee and Lee's men. This is where Pickett's charge took place. The men walked out to that field, and were ultimately 12,000 men were killed in that entire charge, Lee's army. But they started here and walked across that huge field to where you see those, I'm going to say it, copse of trees over there. That was their target, but they never really, some of them made it. Some of them made it, but not all. But I think it's so cool how they, hey Maggie, I think it's really cool how the monuments are facing each other, and that is, I like that. Also, copse of trees. So let's continue. If you are coming to Gettysburg anytime soon, one, make sure you have something on to prevent ticks. Yesterday, when I went to watch the sunset, I sat down and 2 seconds later, I had 2 ticks on me. Two, the baby squirrels and the rabbits are all over the roads. Please do the speed limit, if not slower, so you do not hit them, because the baby squirrels don't know any better. They're just sitting in the middle of the streets. We have an option here, and it's up to everybody, but I can stop and walk up this trail to the Spangler Barn. There's a Spangler Barn. I don't know if up that way, and it's a house and a barn, but let's not. I don't have any anti-tick stuff. Unless you guys really want me to, I'll do it. I'll do it. Going once, going twice, okay. Never been that way? What way? Oh, come on. You just want me to... No. What the heck is going on here? I don't know what this... It looks like a school or something. They all got red shirts on. Yeah, not without tick protection. I have to walk, Mike. It's not... I can't drive down it. I'd have to get out and walk. I'll check you for ticks. Oh, I love it. There they are. Yo, car! Duh. I'll run them little shits over. Hi, Mike. Bearden Ave on the right is cool. Okay, let's go. Thanks, Mike. We're going. What did they say? They said move over, and his little scout leader said they are over, and then another one said car. They're just being little shits. This is cool. This is a cool area. It's like a little picnicking area. Oh wow. It's a Vermont. Yeah, they are little bastards. So this is a cool little area. Quiet. So this monument is dedicated to the brave men of this command who fell at Gettysburg. Like, I can't even read stuff like that without feeling something. Like, you know, like, I can't imagine. Sharpshooter's Monument. That's cool. Oh, yeah. So yeah, deadly. So here, nobody's here. So let me see something here. Oh shit! If I it says deadly sharpshooters, and they have like a rifle there. I'm afraid to like unplug and then get back in again because I'm afraid it's gonna not. Like when I read the monuments like that. Oh boy, that scared me. Um, I literally feel like every time I read that, like, the brave men and women who fell here at Gettysburg, it's like there were 50,000 casualties. 50,000. I can't imagine. And um, it's so gorgeous. And somebody can please, correct me, but I don't think that included the horses and the animals. And like, I mean, let me see here. Like, look at this land. I literally could just lay here on a blanket and fall asleep. It's so peaceful. Even with people, I am doing my Gettysburg Drive Kyle BFFL, but even it like seriously, the words make it real. Yep. I can fall asleep anywhere in this park. Mostly Little Round Top, I fall asleep, but I could literally roll up a blanket. I could lay on the hood. I fell asleep on the hood of my car one time, just hanging out. And I was just laying on the hood of my car. I fell asleep. It's so peaceful. And I have a hard time falling asleep, people. Like, I got to take medicine to fall asleep. So for me to just be able to, like, fall asleep like that, it's gotta say something. I have a couple monuments that I really, really love. It's crazy all the state. There's a Florida monument. Can you imagine? Right here. Look at this guy. I love that monument. And I love when the sun just hits the gold piece up. It's a gold, it's holding up a gold, the angel or the saint or whatever that would be, um, is holding up this thing, and it's got like a gold swiggly line. But when the gold hits the the sun hits the gold, that's real. It's such a cool picture. I love it. My monument is the best. The Michigan Cavalry Brigade. Well, my favorite monument is the 20th Maine Monument. Nothing special. It's just doesn't got all the cool stuff that it has, but all right. What? These are these rocks right here are rocks, um, that were laid by the soldiers. There's certain um, uh, rock formations, the fences or the I don't know what they're called. Somebody help me out. What are they called? They're called something. The the rocks that are on the sides of the roads. My God, there's certain ones that the soldiers that were here fighting. Okay, you guys gotta see this too. You can't help it. Oh yeah. Let me see something. Earthworks. Thank you, Mike. We're actually here during the battle. The soldiers did it. Look at this. Can you guys see this? So there's the Eisenhower farmhouse over there. Oh, it's so beautiful. So when Eisenhower lived here, you weren't allowed up on the tower when he lived here. It was closed. I'm telling you. It's a South Carolina monument. Cloud angels, yeah. It's just, you guys have, if you have never been here, please put it on your bucket list. It's such a pivotal, it's the heartbeat of our nation. It's such a pivotal point in our history. Like, I mean, it's great. I can shut up. It's such a beautiful day today. It is 70 degrees. It's sunny. So it's warm breeze. It's just fantastic. The last stop we're going to do is going to be the farmhouse because that's where I'm going to go watch the sunset. But for right now, we are going to continue. I can also go to East Calvary Battlefield. There's so many. I mean, I could always do that tomorrow as well. It looks beautiful. It's amazing. What am I eating? Am I chewing loud? I'm sorry. French fries from the best McDonald's in the United States. It's so gorgeous here. Look at this. Am I going too fast? Can you guys see? Okay. Normally you can go down and see the rose farm, but it's closed right now. I don't know what they're doing in there, but it's closed. I'm driving so slow. You're an awesome tour guide. Thanks. Oh, thanks, Andrew. I'm sure if I had my friend Dustin with me, Dustin is like my historian of Gettysburg. Like he knows so much more than I really, I can take you to all the paranormal hotspots that I've gone to and like that I've had experiences at and stuff like that. And I know the general stuff, Right here is none other than the peach orchard. Hey, peaches. That's the peach orchard. Orchard. I can't talk today. My friend actually is taking the Rangers test in December, or the tour. Either doing the Rangers test or the tour guide. I can't remember which one it is. It's in December. The horses are out. Look. Can you guys see them? Or are we too far away? Should we just drive down there and see the horses? Do you guys want to drive down there and see the horses? Should I just go and be like, oh, I didn't see that sign? Okay. I think this is still, this is a two-way still. So I'm going to make another illegal turn. Let's see what happens. You guys are bad influences. And then when I get in trouble, this will be evidence. Oh my God. These people are looking at me like I'm crazy. All right, let's go. Let's go see the horsies. Maybe the area closed sign means where the grass is right there. That's what I'm thinking. Can't walk on the grass? I don't know. Let's see. If I get in trouble, you guys are going to witness it because I'm not going to shut my video off. They know me. Doubtful. Yes. I am not the mayor, Michael. I'm going to get in trouble. I hope I don't. Oh, maybe it's just that area is closed. I think it's just the grass. Let's see. If somebody comes behind me, I'll just be like, I totally thought it was just that because there's no like anything blocking the road. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Here we go. Look at the babies. So here's another place you can go. The Rose Farm. Let's get out and let's see. Thank you. All right, I'm unhooking. I'm not going to turn my car off now. But I just want you guys to see.